All right, so I just showed you a method with hue and saturation earlier. Now I'm going to show you with selective color. Please, this is selective color. You can choose it from this icon. Now any image you have, you need to be familiar with the colors, because the selective color is a very big tool. You need to dive deep, and it's very good for color grading. So you can, the colors that are in hue and saturation, red, yellow, greens, anyone you see like this, you can use them in color correction and color grading. Okay, so but the limitation of this one, it doesn't have hand tool. When you don't know the colors, you can sample it. You need to be familiar with colors before you can use the hue and the selective color adjustment layer. And I'm not going to dive deep into this. I'm going to talk about it later on in the course of the week as we continue the class. Now I want to correct these two tones. The very thing you need to do is to look for the color you want to correct. You can correct this yellow, you can correct this red. In this one, I'm going to correct the black side instead. So I'll click on the drop down. It's going to show red for if you open it up, but now you're going to choose the neutral. The blacks are the air, the clothes she's putting on. The whites are the highlights, the brightest part in the background. The neutrals are just the midtones. Okay, so this is the part of the midtones. Now I want to add yellows to the midtones so that it looks like this. So I'm just going to increase the yellows. Now it's going to affect the face because there are yellows in the face. Let me zoom out so you can see how it's adding yellows. It doesn't stop the fact that the face is different from the body. So now you need to invert the mask, Ctrl I, and now you're going to paint. This is where the limitation comes in, because you can actually select the color. So I'm going to paint on, let's try and paint on the body like this. So you need to select, need a proper selection. Now you can see that we have different shade, but we need to merge it, make it look like the face. So now I'm going to go inside and bring down the yellows a little bit, and there we go. You can even add some red or remove some red if you want to add some cyan, and I will add some red a little and mix it up like this. Bring this back. You can add some. I'm not going to add some green. Are there greens on the, nope. So let's see before and after. I'm going to close it up and show you a very quick before and after. So try to merge the two layers together. So that's for selective color. You need to familiarize yourself with colors. Let me just talk about it a little bit fast. Now whichever color you have, you select from this drop down. You are selecting the color in the image. If I want to select this black in the image, if I want to change something on this black shirt she's putting on, I'm going to select black. If I want to change something on the background, color on the background, which is white, I'm going to select white. If I want to select change something on an eyeball, I'm going to select blue or cyan. It depends on the color that I find there. Now let's take, for instance, I choose black. Why did I choose black? Because I want to affect the blacks in the image. Now what you need to do is to, the colors here, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, once you start changing these sliders, you are adding that color to the black. For example, this is cyan. If I change it like this, I'm adding I'm already using mask, so I'm going to reset it. Let's grab another one. Yeah, selective color. Now let's choose black. It's already on black. Now if I increase the black, you can see that I'm changing the blacks. I'm adding cyan to the black. If I put it like this, I'm adding red to the black, like this, like this, like this, like this. So for magenta, opposite of magenta is green, like this, green, like this, magenta, like this, green, like this, magenta. If I want to add yellows, like this, blue, like this, yellows, like this, blue, like this, yellows. Now for the blacks, it is with luminosity, like this, white, like this, more dark, like this, white, like this, more dark. So just imagine I just corrected the blacks. Now unlike before it has a little white cast on it. So that's just that. So just part of the what you just need to learn.